Welcome to Freaky Fauna Friday, where every Friday we take a little time and explore some of the freaks of nature from around the planet we cherish so deeply. So please, jump aboard and let's explore the wilds together. Welcome back to Freaky Fauna Friday. I am the great and peaceful Mystery.
And I'm Jay.
And today we're going to talk about the Bering wolffish.
The Bering wolffish.
Mm-hmm.
I know what a wolffish is.
Yeah.
I think we seen him at the pet store, didn't we?
No.
What's that? Was a wolf?
Okay. Yeah, no, you have seen a Bering, or not a Bering wolffish, a wolffish, but there is another animal in South America in freshwater that shares the name wolffish.
Oh, okay.
So we're talking about, some people call them wolf eels. They're not eels though, so they're fish. Like, eels are fish, but
Right.
eels are a group of animals.
Right. Eels are their own.
You've seen
type
these
of
at the
fish.
aquarium, or in some zoos have them, at least some species of wolffish.
Oh,
Wolf
like
eels.
like aquarium is in the aquarium at the zoo.
Yes.
Not, okay.
Not
gotcha.
a pet store.
Yes. Okay.
'Cause these are saltwater, deep water fish.
Oh, that'd be rough to
They're
keep at a pet
huge.
store. Yeah.
These are the ones that eat boots.
Oh, is this like the thing that's not
The giant heads that can bite right through you.
well, from Mario, remember that big eel thing on
I guess you could.
Mario 64?
Yeah, so the Bering wolffish or wolf eel
Okay. Wolffish eel.
is a fascinating creature that inhabits the cold waters of the northern Pacific. It's mastiff-like in both appearance and behavior. So it's got this big, oversized head with these giant canine teeth that hang outside its face,
Okay.
and giant muscles to go with it.
Oh.
These fish are often overlooked due to their less than flamboyant aesthetic compared to more colorful marine species.
Okay.
They just look like big gnarly monsters, but they're really cool. I think they're beautiful. However, there's much more than beneath the surface to the wolffish, the Bering wolffish. It is, we're going to explore it, this unique species for its physical characteristics and its ecological significance. Say that 4 times fast. Ecological significance.
Ecological significance. Just once.
The Bering wolffish is mostly found in
The water.
the Bering Straits, the Bering Sea.
So that's so up by Alaska. And
Yeah, in between Alaska and Russia.
Russia, yeah.
And the adjacent waters. It serves as an important predator for these marine ecosystems. The species thrives in this cold, benthic environments, preferring rocky substrate and very deep water.
Mm.
They are well known for their rugged appearance and their impressive adaptations to help them survive in such harsh aquatic conditions.
I was going to say, isn't the Bering Strait or the sea known for being like...
Not good.
Yeah, like harsh?
Yeah.
Or
So
terrible to navigate?
it's the Bering. So a Patreon member posted this, and I forgot to ask if I could use their name, so I won't use their name. If I can use your name, I will update it next week for the submission. But they worked on a ship and see these guys a lot up in the Bering Straits when they'd haul in.
These Bering wolf eels?
Mhm.
Wow.
But those jobs up there, so like I almost had a job in Alaska being a creel survey clerk on a fishing boat.
Okay.
It has the highest mortality rate of pretty much any job in the world.
Yeah, those Alaskan crab fishermen, that show,
kind of
Deadliest
stuff.
Catch. I remember them talking about
I think
that.
it's like 5 or even 10% of the people die every year.
It's insane.
I mean, there's only a couple hundred people doing it.
But it's good. It's good money, good living.
Well,
It's honest living.
If the crabs are good, you can make like 40 or 50 grand in 3 months,
That's crazy.
and you don't have to work the rest of the year.
That'd be nice.
But then the month you're working or 3 months you're working
It's
is
literal.
you're gonna die. Like
yeah,
if you slide off the ship, you're
gone.
they'll try to save you. I've seen
Yeah.
it, but
It's so scary.
it's the ocean.
That show, Deadliest Catch, was wild. But I really liked it.
The name wolffish comes from the German term Wolfmensch, which translates to the wolf people. The name reflects both their fierce appearance and their predatory nature. Their specific name, Ortelis, indicates their primary geological range of the northern Pacific, especially near the Bering Sea. They are often closely associated with rocky habitat. So if you find rocks on the bottom, you're going to find these guys.
Okay.
The Bering wolffish reaches lengths up to 5 and maybe even 6 feet, and they can weigh 50 pounds.
Okay.
Their bodies are elongated and very robust, covered in a grayish or olive green skin. Some, though, I've seen pictures of some individuals being even a red color.
Mm.
And they can be dotted with light specks all around them. One of their most distinctive features is their long, sharp teeth adapted for gripping slippery prey and crushing them.
Gosh, okay.
Furthermore, they possess a unique adaptation, this gelatinous substance within their body that allows them to survive this icy water, so they don't freeze.
Oh, it's like the antifreeze kind of?
There are several identifiable traits that set the Bering wolffish apart from the other fish. Coloration, like we said, they have a mottled pattern, helps them blend into the rocky environment. Their fangs being long canine-like teeth to give them an extremely fearsome appearance. Their dorsal fin, which is extremely long fin that extends along their back, aiding with their stability in the water. And their body shape being this long and cylindrical, providing efficient movement through the waters and through the rocks.
Neat.
Any questions so far?
No, they sound cool. I'm going to look up a picture of them.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of wolffish. So the Bering wolffish is a critical role in the environment as considered an apex predator in its habitat.
Okay.
Their primary feed on crustaceans. Crabs and lobsters are among their top. They do eat mollusks and other small fish. By controlling the population of these species, Bering wolffish contribute to the balance of these marine ecosystems and promote biodiversity. Their predatory behavior ensures that weaker and overpopulated species do not dominate these ecosystems, supporting the vitality of the entire environment. So this is what we talked about. We've talked about on this show and other shows a lot, that you need apex predators to clean out the system.
Right, yeah.
And so a lot of lobster and crab fishermen give wolffish a bad name because that's what they're eating, the same thing they're catching.
So, yeah.
But without them, and then they get caught in their traps and stuff like that. And these guys could take your arm, they could take your hand off for sure.
Yeah.
People that eat them, like they'll throw the pop cans in them and they just explode and stuff like that. It's these guys.
What do you mean?
When they're harvesting them, they'll cut their heads off and their jaw muscles are still like active.
Oh, okay.
So you throw a pop can in there and they just explode.
Their jaws are still moving.
So a lot of people don't like them because they're very hard. They're very strong. And if you get bit, it's going to suck.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty big, gnarly fish. I just looked up the picture of them. They're wild. You should look them up at home if you haven't yet already.
So the natural habitat is primarily the cold, nutrient-rich waters of the Bering Sea. They stretch from Ultland Island to the eastern coast of Russia. They're generally found at depths between 200 and 600 meters, which is 650 feet to 1,960 feet. They favor rocky bottoms, and they can camouflage and hunt prey, and they live in holes in the rocks. So some social behaviors, they are generally considered solitary, often staying hidden among the rocks and crevices to ambush their prey. However, during very specific times of year, they may be found in small groups, mostly in the breeding season. These social gatherings can be quite a sight to behold, as various members display their territorial behaviors and engage in mating rituals.
Ooh.
Their mating
Courtship.
practices. Yeah. Mating season for the Bering wolffish typically occurs in late winter and early spring. Males perform courtship displays to attract female, characterized by erratic swimming patterns and body posturing. Well, they'll go up, down, sideways. They'll go crazy. They look like they're having a stroke, but it's to show that they have there's so much energy to expend. They're so good for themselves they can waste it. After successful courtship, females lay fertilized eggs in the rocky substrate, and they'll be guarded by the male until they hatch. So the males will stay in the hole and guard the nest. They will not leave most of the time. They will not eat most of the time. And so that's why it's so important to pick a good male from the female. She's done her part by making the eggs, which is highly calorie intensive.
And he has to protect them.
So he's protecting them, which is also highly calorie intensive. Yep. So it's just this, dual partnership where the male will guard until they hatch. This parental investment enriches the survival chance of the young, which is vital for harsh marine environments because where they live is so hard for species to survive. They don't lay a ton of eggs. They're apex predators, so they're low fecundity, low density, that they need to ensure that they put the time and effort to making sure that their babies have the best chance of life. So by the time they're leaving the nest, their eggs weren't eaten by nest predators, and they have a good chance. Natural predators, despite their fierce appearance, the wolffish are not without their threats. Natural predators include extremely large fish species, seals, and some large seabirds.
There's always a bigger fish.
all of which may hunt the wolffish if given the opportunity. The harsh conditions of their natural habitat, though, also pose significant challenges to their survival. Storms can wipe out whole colonies of these guys.
Oh, okay.
Conservation status. Currently, the conservation status of the Bering wolffish is listed as least concern by the IUCN. This is not true for all wolffish species or wolf eels, but for the Bering one, they're listed as least concerned. However, overfishing and environmental changes due to climate impacts and overfishing do pose serious threats to these guys. Sustainability fishing practices and ongoing research is vital to monitoring the population health to ensure these remarkable fish continue to thrive in their natural habitat. When apex predators disappear, the whole environment gets out of whack.
Yep.
If anybody's ever wondered why your pond has a bunch of stunted like bass and bluegill, it's because neither of those fish are supposed to be apex predators.
Yeah, they're not the top dogs.
Yeah, largemouth bass, I don't care what anybody says. They're never supposed to be an apex predator. So when you remove that, that's why you stun. That's why they don't do well.
You throw one muskie in there.
One muskie, bowfin, pike. I mean, even a big flathead catfish is an apex predator. It cleans out the system.
Mm-hmm.
Human impact. The Bering wolffish has found its way into commercial fisheries, where it is harvested for its succulent meat. Although there are fishing regulations to help ensure the stability of the population, there has been discussions about the potential risk posed by climate change, environmental factors, and alterations to their habitat and food sources. Because people are also going to their food sources, and they're using deep water trawlers, which are destroying the bottom habitat. Furthermore, there's a lot of pollution is ending up in these habitats through activities like oil drilling, which is upsetting this delicate ecosystem.
Yeah, that's not good.
Let's see, some interesting facts. They can survive in temperatures well below freezing thanks to their unique antifreeze proteins. They are closely related to the wolf eel, but belong to a different family. Bering wolffish are known for their expert resilience.
Expert resilience.
Capable of withstanding the harshest conditions in their environments. When other fish and animals fall through, these guys they will prevail.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Any questions about these guys?
They're pretty unique. I wouldn't want to see one in the water. That's for sure.
They would give you a pretty hard bite if you mess with them.
Yeah.
But first off, you're not going to run into them unless you're messing with them.
No, of course. I'm not
600 feet down.
Down, yeah. They just look scary. I wouldn't want to see one come across it. That would not be a good time.
So the whole family group of wolffish and wolf eels are very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
And some wolf eels in the Atlantic actually breed or mate for life. So there's a big problem talked about with fisheries with that.
Yeah, because it's like
if you take one, then the pair's over.
Yep.
They won't find another mate.
They're done.
They'll just stop. It's like swans or any,
Or geese. Canadian geese. Aren't they like that?
Yeah, they're a little less than some of the other bigger waterfowl.
I know they get upset, though.
They get upset, but I'm not saying... They probably will find another mate.
Oh, gotcha.
Swans will just die.
Yeah.
They'll just die a heartbreak.
There will. Yeah, that's awful.
But yeah, so they will leave each other sometimes when it comes to the wolf eels in the Atlantic if one or the other is not a successful partner.
Yeah.
But if they're a good set the first couple of years, they'll, 40, 50 years, they'll keep doing it.
Okay. Yeah, that's neat. Now, they're pretty gnarly fish. I don't know. I would not want to get bit by one of these guys. Wonder what they taste like.
So you can actually buy them at a lot of stores.
Ooh.
They have a different name. I should have looked it up.
I just was looking it up because I have the scientific name.
Oh no, it's not you ever seen a monkfish? That's one that's called with these guys a lot. Giant, wide mouthed.
Oh yeah.
They're not called monkfish. That's the food name.
Oh, okay.
Like toothfish now is sea bass, Chilean sea bass is actually toothfish.
Okay.
Because people didn't like the name.
Okay.
So these guys have another a commercial name versus their actual name.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
Yeah, they're what is it? The scientific name is I'm gonna try it.
Go ahead.
Anarhicus.
Sure.
Orientalis.
Yeah. Orientalis.
Yeah.
That's what I said earlier.
Yeah, they're I don't know, they're pretty cool looking fish, and their freaky fauna fact is that they have that antifreeze in them.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 to 6 foot long, big gnarly teeth, gnashing teeth.
Gnashing teeth.
I would call them gnashing.
They have giant fleshy lips. That's another trait.
Ooh.
So some of their cousins and stuff eat like sea urchins and spiny venomous prey.
Yeah.
So they basically have these giant flesh calluses to kind of help with that.
Crunch them up.
Yeah. So they're getting like taking the sting into areas of their body where they can't really feel it.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Good adaptation.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I've been the great and peaceful Mr. E.
And I've been Jay.
And we'll catch you next week, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Freaky Fauna Friday. If you want to help the podcast grow, remember to share and give it a 5-star review